Hello everybody, so I'm going to be showing you how to use the Vape API for Roblox. It's basically my own custom API for velocity. And yeah. So first you're going to need Visual Studio. You're going to need to be in the Discord server. That is not Discord. The Discord server, you're going to need to be in here. You're going to want to go to download, then you want to go to this Go file, and then you're just going to want to download the zip. And then once you have the zip downloaded, we're just gonna open this file. Then we're gonna close this. Wait, or you don't have to close that, but then we'll have these are the vape dependencies. So we're gonna just save these like anywhere. Actually, no, we could just keep this open. And then what we're gonna need to do is we're gonna have to open Visual Studio. Then we're gonna create a new project. Then we're gonna go to Windows Forms app, or you could do WPF, or you could do a console app, whatever you want, or you could do probably C++. I don't know, and I don't care. And then stainless whatever, so I'm gonna make this vape test. Then whatever. Okay, well now we have to actually put our dependencies somewhere. So let's make a folder on our computer name, vape dependencies. And we're going to drag all of these in here. And then, yeah. So now, once we have our Windows Forms app open, we're going to right click, references, press add reference, then press browse. Then we're going to go to wherever we saved our folder. And yeah, right here. Then we're going to click on the DLL and press add and then press OK. Also, if you get any errors when downloading it saying it's a virus, that is not, it's a false positive. Just disable your antivirus. It is simply because it is using the velocity injector and it modifies the Roblox client, so it's just obviously gonna have a detection. Anyways, so here in our form we could change the text of it, which will change the title of it, so I'm gonna name it vape test. And then we can just create a rich text box. And that, put that there, put that. Alright, okay. So we're gonna have an attach execute, and then this has a register custom executor function where whenever someone does like identify executor, I just fucking tapped out. Whenever someone does identify executor, it'll show your executor name instead. So now we want to double click on one of these buttons. So I'm gonna double click attach, and then we'll take us to the coding part. So we're gonna go up here, put enter, we're gonna type in using vape. And that will start using vape, and then we're gonna do vape API dot attach, and then it's gonna have a directory. So now we're gonna probably actually remove this, or no, we can right click this, go down to open folder in file explorer, go to bin, debug, and then it should say there's nothing there unless you already built it before. If there is stuff there, it's fine. And then we're just gonna want to go back to these vape dependencies. They're gonna drag the bin folder in here, and then in here we will have the injector. You can change the name of this if you want, cause it's just like this, it's just spam, so Roblox doesn't detect it. And I didn't do that. It's on velocity. I've never changed the file name. And then you can move this one out of here or put it just somewhere else completely. But decompiler.exe has to be in your bin folder, or else it will not work. Cause I just didn't add it, so I don't know. And we're gonna go here. We're gonna type. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do environment dot current directory plus quotation marks // and then we're gonna do bin backslash backslash. Then we're gonna copy the name of this and the exe part. Make sure to get the file extension. Then we're gonna paste it there and put a colon or a semicolon. I don't know. And then that should attach it. Now we're gonna go down to execute, and then we're gonna do vape API dot execute, and then we're gonna do rich text box 1 dot text, and then that will execute anything that is in here. But you can also get, what is it? You can also get like whatever it returns. If you do something like vape status s equals that, and then you do switch s, and then this will go through all the prompts or cases it will give you. Then we're gonna do case vape status dot attached, and then this will show message box dot show, and then we could do I have attached, which you don't have to do this, but it's okay. It's just if you want to show that it has actually attached. And then we can do vape status dot error, and we could do message box dot show stinky little error, and then we could do break, and then that'll do that. Now for our last part, we have the register custom executor button, and this will actually this will make it so when you do identify executor, it shows your executor name instead of velocity. So we could go here to vape API dot register custom executor. Then we can do vape testy, and we can make the version like 1.10.9 or something. And then if you also want to, you can put this after the attach. If you put it after the attach, it'll make sure it's always on like that. So every time someone does identify executor, it will always show vape testy. But now, yeah, that's it. And then we can go ahead and press start on this, and then you should have this open. But also, you're probably gonna have to open it with administrator permissions. So you can right click the exe run as administrator, or you can go down to properties, I think, and then compatibility, and run this program as an administrator, apply, okay. And now every time you open it, it'll force it to open as an admin. Then just press allow, because if you don't, it might not inject. So now we're just gonna open Roblox and let it be. So now that we have Roblox open, press F9 to open the console. And sometimes it might not inject. If it doesn't inject, I recommend going to the Velocity Discord, which I will link in the description in case just like it doesn't work, because maybe Velocity is down. If Velocity isn't down, just go on my server and ping me. I'm at Tasuki. And then we just press attach. And that should have attached, except it did not show my message box. I don't know if I did something wrong. I probably did. But let's just see if it prints. And hold on. Yeah, it might not have attached this time. No, it has. Okay, there. Yep. And then we can do print identity. And yeah, it should be level 8. And then print identify executor. Now, this at first, before you do the register, it usually says velocity and then whatever the version is. But when you use the register custom executor, it'll say whatever your executor is and then vape next to it and then your version. And yeah, that's it for this video. And I actually will get infinite yield just to show. I don't really know where the infinite yield source is, but yeah. And it should, unless Roblox wants to crash. Okay. I know, it didn't crash. Okay. Yeah, infinite yield is loaded up here, and then we can do fly. Yeah, anyways, yeah, that's it. Join the Vape Discord for the download and everything. You can talk in there. I'll have announcements, and yeah, thank you for watching, and use Vape.